Yeah. I could throw in the 3070 Ti and do it now and see how well the frames are, see if they're steadier. Pretty good. It's a lot more frames, that's for sure. Probably do 110. Try about 825 on mem. Should be fine, to be honest, for that. It's a stressful test, but rerun. Yeah, we get a rerun. So now we have an overclock on the actual 2080 Super, and see if we can gain a few more frames. Probably won't be much, and that's like what I'm thinking. It's not gonna be much. High of 62, so minimum 43, fifth percentile of 58. Right now I'm using a 2080 Super. It's an EVGA 2080 Super for the win hydro copper. eBay right now, minimum price is around $800 for one of them. You can find the lower end models, like the, what they call, the super clock or something like that. They're not gonna be the for the wins though. The for the wins are, I think they're minimum 800 Canadian right now. I think there's only 2 of them right now on eBay. They're kind of getting harder to find. It's completely on its own custom water loop, separate from the 13900K as well. So it does help the test a lot. Yeah, they're not cheap, man. Oof. So I'm gonna say we're a little high on the overclock. Cinematic on this is just absolutely brutal. Brutal. Probably do I'm almost 100 on that. I'll do 600 on that because I want to be nice steady throughout the whole test here. We do compatibility mode. That sucks. It does need to be modded still to actually get some good performance out of this card since it's on a water block. And it is fairly chilly right now. It's like 5 degrees. It stays super cool. Like very, very cool. Did redo the thermal paste back, was it 3 months ago? I would say around 3 months ago I did the thermal paste. And we should be good to go there. And it was with my own thermal paste that I made. It's pretty good stuff. Like I can't complain about it. It doesn't compare to like KPX or Thermal Grizzly, of course. And for what I've been reading on Splav's new thermal paste, Splave 1 thermal paste, it's pretty good stuff, by the way. So, but I've been researching a bit more on different like what else I could use or substitute in for my thermal paste, and have read that there's a lot of different kind of silicones that I could be using that are better than what I've been using. So maybe I'll make up a new batch and see if it's gonna be a bit better performing for thermal wicking, more or less. It works good for what it is. It's very cheap, but it's not, it's not the best. Well, that's a lie. Oh, hybrid. Yeah, no, that's a hybrid. No, no, no. Hydro copper. Hydro copper. And that 199 best offer, that's a parts because those hybrids, all the motors blow in them after 2 years. So probably needs a new motor in the card. Mine's on a custom water loop. Minimum you'll find a 2080 Super EVGA 2080 Super for the win. Hydro copper is 800 Canadian or 850 Canadian, I think they are. Yeah, that's just a hybrid. I don't know if the hybrid would work for what I need. And the blocks themselves, like you can actually buy the blocks for these cards for like the custom water loop. The blocks themselves are minimum $300, so they're not cheap. I would love another one. No, you did not find one for $279, buddy. I'm sorry. US, it would be $580. I believe that's what that works out to. Now, unless it's broken, or that you're just looking at the block. The block would be that price. Just the water block would be that price. Yeah, I'll go on the eBay because I'm the one that actually searches up on eBay all these cards and that. So, and I'll post it in the chat so you can click on it. What do we do? Oh, we gained one frame on the 5th. Oh, the minimum though. Holy. Minimum frame from 43 all the way up to 56. That's pretty good, actually. See. Let's see where this cloud gate is. There it is, right there. I don't even like this test because it's not a short one either. My stream end. Really? There we go. Apparently it wanted to quit out on me. I am still here. I don't know what is its problem there. I forgot about the coil line on this card. It loves to scream at me for no reason. Quit yelling at me. Yeah, again, the overclock's not much on this card right now. It's not the greatest card, that's for sure. And no, I'm not streaming on 2 PCs right now, so the score is probably not going to be that good, especially on stock settings on CPU. I wish you could hear the coil line right now. It's the only card I own that actually has a coil line. You can definitely tell when the loads are higher and lower throughout this test. It lets you know. It lets you know. It's brutal. And I do need to go back to my 12600K to do some more RAM overclocking for the competition. I gotta be 134 seconds on PY Prime 32B CL28 5 gigahertz. Should be able to. On my 13900K, it's apparently not possible. My efficiency on the 12600K is better at 5 gigahertz. So, is that good? Why does the physics core look like it's terrible? Like that, it looks absolutely terrible. 27,000, is that good or bad? Is that good or bad? Like I said, I don't run this test, so I do not run this test. So I kind of want to see what the physics score was last. Okay, I absolutely crushed my last score. This is done on stock, so with 12600K at that. But physics score 21,000 stock 12600K. So why is the physics score so crappy with 13900K? That's what I wonder. That's what I'm wondering. Why is it so crappy? But anyways, so apparently I crushed my score, so I might as well, submit it since I'm here. I need to either get a 4K monitor or set something up so that way I don't have to make my stuff look like this. I'd rather have stuff looking a little nicer. And as long as I show everything, basically works for me. Screen, there it is. Found it. So, boom. Good enough there. What is this? Cloud Gate. Cloud Gate. No, stop. Wait, what? 4. Apparently I didn't put in the other 4. That's fine. That's fine. Just a couple of screenshots I had to go through to resubmit everything. After the hardware bot crashed on us. It was a rough crash too, though. Took a while for everything to get back up and rolling. I mean, PCI 1.0 versus 2.0, the bandwidth isn't gonna help the score that much, does it? What do you know? I got 5th place. A whole 5 points. Look at me go. That's why I don't run this test, because no one runs it. No one runs tests that you actually don't get points for. If you do run it, you're just doing it for a couple points, basically. Even first place, you don't get a whole lot of points. Which absolutely shucks. Why waste my time when I gotta worry about my Firestrike? Firestrike GPU is okay one to do. I need to do it. I won't be able to beat it right now or get a good score. It's because my CPU is not overclocked. Or RAM. RAM will actually help quite a bit. Firestrike Ultra, that's not a bad score. What did I run this on? Yeah, 12900K. Be not an easy one to beat then. My 12900K was very efficient. Very efficient. Speedway. What other tests can I do? Ooh, what was his CPU at though? Yeah, 6.8. Holy crap, man. Oh, it's salty. I should have known. Should have known. I didn't even look. Dry ice. Why do you gotta do things so cold, man? So cold. It was 2.4 gigahertz. Crazy. If it didn't, people wouldn't bother. Yeah, it's true. So true, man. So true. So true. I like the dual PC setup so that way I can just read off the screen. I only have one monitor, so. I mean, I do have more hardware and monitor and all that, but my brother's using it. He's using the hard modded 1070. Actually, he's not. His girlfriend's technically using it to play her game. Dead by Daylight's the game she plays. Dun, dun, dun. And I believe they're running it. Yeah, they're running it off of a Xeon X5570. If they didn't mess with the overclock, it was overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz. So it ran pretty good. And then I tuned the RAM for, you know, that way it's good for running at long periods of time, basically stable. Nothing crazy on it, but I did have a 1400 megahertz overclock on it, just tight timings. Man, I don't know what one I should run. I need to figure out. Hey, yeah, you benchmark. You're still here, right? Benchmark, since you're here, yeah. How do you get Catzilla working? I've never been able to get Catzilla working to submit my scores. I can run it just fine. I can run the test. Submit the score though. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I want to do Catzilla though. I just never been able to. It's absolutely driving me nuts. Why can I not submit my score with Catzilla? I think it's the issue I was having was getting the URL code, or it was I just couldn't submit. Like it just would not allow me to submit Catzilla. I don't know why. I do not know. Please, somebody tell me. Speedway. I won't be able to do anything with that. Solar Bay. Since I don't have a score on Solar Bay, I'm doing Solar Bay. I believe I was doing with an overclock on the CPU. I was doing 77,000 or 78,000, something like that. No, 70,000. 70,000, I think I was doing. So we'll see what we can do on stock. I know it doesn't, but guess what? Because at the time when I got into overclocking, I was watching Kingpin. And you know what? He's still up there on the leaderboard with the 1080 Ti for Catzilla. That's why I want to be able to submit to see where I compare against one of the best overclockers on 1080 Ti. Safe Disk now is technically one of the best ones for 1080 Ti, but that's why. Yeah, man. Yeah, it really is. It's actually a really like such a stupid 3D benchmark, but it's quite funny in my opinion. It's really good. I just cannot figure out how to do it. Like submit the score. It just doesn't. It never worked for me. Maybe I could figure it out now. Since it's been 3 years since I've tried. Yeah, literally Catzilla. Yeah, just some big black cat destroys shit. Laser beam eyes. Oh, it's great, man. Absolutely great. Its card's pretty good for Solar Bay. For all the other ones, it's just crap. Solar Bay is the only one I find it runs fairly good on for the RTX. 55. I didn't even get. Oh, that's right. It's not even close being overclocked on the CPU, so I'm losing quite a bit of performance. Was getting like 60,000. I was getting around 60,000. I just never submitted because I was just gonna do it for the competition. Didn't really care about doing it for this card. I should care about it, but have not. And since I never checked to see what top dog score was, I kind of want to see now. Solar Bay. So yeah, 62,000. I can probably beat this with my overclocked CPU. RAM maybe at 7,400 mega transfers. I might put up to 7,600 just because with some good timings. See if I can absolutely crush this Solar Bay. It's only 6 points, so really just screw it kind of thing. I only care about the 30, 35 points. Anything that's 50 points I like as well. So, times by, I mean, fourth place is all right, but Salty, I'm coming for you, dog. I know you're on dry ice, but I'm coming for you. Come for all your scores. a lot of his scores are crazy. Like this, 3 seconds, 764 milliseconds is just, it's flying for this card. It's flying. I thought my under 4 seconds was good for this card, but it's not. It's not. I mean, I got second place, but not that good. And I will never run, like, yeah, 6 points. I mean, if I really wanted to, for overall score, I don't care about my overall. I care about my 15 global and my 30 hardware points. That's all I care about. And my competition points. That's why my competition points, I am up there. Because I care about my competitions. I'm very competitive. So 245 for overall for just 2022, 2024, 200. Just this year alone, 180, I do believe. And, oh, sorry, 200. Let's go. Back up to 200. I keep going down and up and down and up. Yeah, thanks, man. I do need it. That Salty's scores are absolutely maddening for it. He's on dry ice, so. And it's supposed to get cold here, and we'll see. We'll see. It's a fairly good card. It's just like it's a fairly good card, but dry ice does help a lot. Liquid nitrogen does help a lot. Getting just that core frequency just helps. Plus, I have to take this card apart before it gets really cold. I have to take it apart again because it's on water. Because the block is just some massive copper heatsink, basically. Like it's a hefty card. It gets frosty, and I'll Vaseline it all up and make sure it's safe for that. I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago when I ran the card last time when it was cold. Yeah, it got frosty, all right. And it's an acrylic block. Yeah, it's cracked. Like cracks it. It came like that. It's shipped through Canada at a really cold time. It was sitting outside for a long period of time while I was working. When I brought it inside, I put it all together, ran a test, and all you hear is little cracking noises. I'm like, no. I should have let it warm up slower. I'm pretty sure it would have cracked anyways, because it was a cold day when I brought it into a nice warm house. So it sucked, but it's nothing wrong with it. A little bit of light cracking on it, not a big deal. No leakage, no nothing. It's a very thick acrylic block. I've heard of ways you can fix them, but I heard as well if you try to fix it certain ways, they could flake off and just clog up the fins anyway, so I'll just leave it as is. Maybe later on I'll buy a new block for it just to make it look brand new again. Looks fine as is, just it's all spiderwebby. Oh yeah, so we're gonna run. Should I just throw the score up? I mean, for some reason it's the best one on 3D Mark. That doesn't make sense. Why is it this the best one on 3D Mark? Look at me, I'm a professional because I get good scores on 3D Mark. Ooh, I'm a professional. Have you seen that one guy on YouTube? I was talking about how good he was at overclocking. He's like, I got all the records on 3D Mark. I know what I'm talking about. And he starts talking about like something that just did not make sense. Everyone commented like, dude, do you even know what you're talking about? He's like, yeah, I got all the records on 3D Mark. It's like, buddy, I'm on stock settings. I'm getting the best scores. Look at me go. It's like, come on, man. I want to comment, you should probably make a hardware bot account and see where you actually compare. Because being the best at 3D Mark, so we're just showing what the best is. It's not the best. This is not the best. This is not the best. 62,000 is the best for the score. I know, I just looked. But yeah, he got so much comments, so much hate, and he just, Every time you look back up onto the video just to check up on the comments, because the comment section just was brutal. Like you just see deleted, and he's just like talking to himself basically because he didn't delete what he said. He just deleted everyone that was saying stuff that was actually true. There's a lot of things he was saying that was just wow. I don't even know why I'm submitting this score. Why am I submitting this score? I ran my first time with the light overclock 13900K. Is at 5.8 and 4.6 on the E's. I did 60, just shy, 2 points shy of 60,000. So I already know I can absolutely crush it. What's up there, Basematic? Hi, if I am limited to PCI 3.0, do you have any recommendations? 10th gen processor, MOBO. You're limited to PCIe 3.0. Is that on motherboard or is your graphics card PCIe 3.0? Oop, let me do that. 10th gen processor mount mobile. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I didn't even read that second part. My apologies there. Any recommendations? No, man. There's not much you can do there. More or less, you're just limited to bandwidth. The overall, like, actual scores on overclocking, if that's what you're worried about, or if you're worried about gaming, you're not going to lose a whole lot of performance just because you're on PCIe 3.0. There are some games that the bandwidth does scale with it, but overall, your PCIe 3.0 is just fine. If you can overclock the RAM to, 4,000 mega transfers per second, 4,000 megahertz, at 4,000 megahertz, then with some good timings, that would help if you haven't already. What graphics card do I need? 4090 benchmark says. You need a 4090. You don't need a 4090. But 4090 would be a great card to have, especially if you do upgrade in the future. But it's also like, do you have a power supply that's going to handle that? Rocking hard on an A750. Very nice. Stick with it. Drivers will keep updating on those cards and make them better and better. But yeah, you don't have to really worry about too much. It's just bandwidth, basically, bud. And most people are FPS players, so bandwidth does not really help out too much there. Okay, I guess I was a FPS player, so bandwidth didn't really matter. Just slight overclock on the CPU, RAM, and GPU was more than enough. But 3070 Ti is a good card. 3080 Ti is a good card. If you can find a 3070 for a decent price, pick one of them up. They're very, very good cards. Yeah, that might be 8 gigabytes for 3070, 3070 Ti, but still very good cards. Hardware bot. 120 FPS on Mech Warrior Online. It's not bad. What? Oh, really? On Mech Warrior. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty strenuous test, to be honest. That would be at 1080p, though. I would assume it'd be at 1080p. What I just run here? Solar Bay. It's not a good score, but we're gonna put it up there. Why? Because it was like 55,985. 55,985. 120 at what? Crazy, man. Crazy. That's really good. So your PCI 3.0 is doing its job. It's working overtime. Verification. I don't even know why I'm putting this score up. Might as well. Makes the stream look like I'm a professional. I'm a professional because I upload all my stuff on 3D Mark and get the best scores on 3D Mark. How is this second place? Oh, 3. There's only 3 scores. How is it second place? What? It's like not even overclocked. Barely. Yeah, only 600 on memory, 90 on core. That's nothing. What was he running at? Oh, he's not even. Oh, is this stock settings? No, he's got a little overclock. Oh, he's using a 3000 XT. I want one of these CPUs. I don't know why. I want one. Just because I heard they're fun to overclock. And it'd be good for me to get into AMD because they're fairly cheap. Yeah, MechWar Online is 14 years old, but I mean, it's still, it gets updated, so that's the main thing. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. So there's Solar Bay. I got a score up now, so I feel accomplished. I feel accomplished. Second place, too. Oh, man. Like, should I do a night raid? I don't know why I closed it. I didn't even check to see what other ones I haven't done. I don't think I ran night raid. 5600X, 1500X, 5900, 59, 55X? What is a 59X? God dang. Or 5955X, I mean. That's new. That's got to be a new CPU that I've never heard of. No, he says Garbo. he says the 3800 XT is Garbo. I know it's a typo. I'm just messing with you, man. Oh, if you guys don't know, Benchmark is a professional overclocker, by the way. He's right now working on the 265K, and he's trying to validate 12,000 on the memory. Yes, I said it. 12,000. I validate 8,200. Yeah, I know. I want a 5000X, but I would get the top of the line. I would get the 5950X, if anything. I don't know. Because I already know my 1300K at 8P cores is going to outbeat the 5800X with its 8 cores. Pretty sure it's an 8-core CPU. Had 12,032 from September, but skill issue. Yeah. I would say skill issue. You can't seem to beat your old score. Can't seem to put it up anymore there, eh? You need to get some of that CU dim, that's why. I don't know what WSG is. What is WSG? Oh, and if people don't know, Team WEG, we actually got a picture now. W. And if you don't know, this picture is a picture of an egg, so the W is on the egg. Get it? WEG. I thought that was awesome. People are like, it doesn't even look like an egg. Well, I mean, the shading and the texture. What? How are we supposed to see the shading and the texture in this little thing? Few dim sticks seem to have better PCB, but not the KC. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember the stream when they were saying, yeah, what if we just desolder the RAM and switch PCBs? I know he just made it. It's like, yeah, why not this? We're talking about it. It's like, how are we supposed to know that's an egg? How are people supposed to know it's an egg when it was all done? Well, they was trying to justify, well, the shading and the texture. What? I want to change it to a picture of his face. Yeah, I remember. How about this one? Benchmark, want to help me on Discord to overclock my RAM to 3400? How about you work on it yourself so that way you can learn something, Mo? Like, you seem to get everyone to work on it for you and then just sell everything. So work on it yourself and learn some RAM overclocking. He's given you plenty of stuff. I've given you plenty of stuff you can just read up on. And yeah, learn something. Learn something. You've already sent them resources, so have I. If he's downloaded them and actually started to use them, then he should have them. He should have them. I'm not saying this to hate. I'm saying you gotta learn, man. You gotta learn. You're still young. You can put some knowledge in that brain of yours, and it might actually stay in there. Who knows? You're still young, so maybe it won't. What else have I not iced? Oh yeah. What else have I not done? CloudGate GPU, Ice Storm Unlimited, Night Raid, all the tests. I just submitted a Solar Bay. Where's my Solar Bay? Refresh. Should be in here now, right? Solar Bay. Did I not submit it? Thought I did. I tried to, and it kept making me CMOS reset. Now I keep the voltages stuck. CUDIM are exactly the same as standard Etherfi. They just have a redriver. Well, yeah. But the PCB layout is also different. I did learn law, but I need reference values. I don't want to take it apart for the 1000th time. You're going to get really good at it. Yeah. Yeah, they've already tested it. It's not the same. The PCB is different. The chips are different, so we can take the chips off of what we have, switch them over to the new PCBs with the new CKD, and boom! Boom! Might be able to get past the 12,000 mark that he's looking for. I still have an LJ775 board, puts today's overclock into shape. Oh, God! Yeah, because you can, like, overclock twice the amount of gigahertz. From 1 gigahertz to 2 gigahertz. Well, I guess not. Technically, if you get certain ones, it's, what 2.2 gigahertz? For the best. My all-time favorite aesthetic is the P5E3 Premium. That was the board that I blew up. I still have the CPU. I'm pretty sure it still works. CPU still works. The motherboard blew up because it was a scrapyard fine sitting outside in Canadian weather for 6 years. Where is it? Oh, wrong drawer. When you overclock the 5%, the computer is actually 5% faster. Well, yeah. Yeah, no. That's a LJ1366. It should be back here. If I remember correctly on where I set it. No, that's a 2400. There it is. My 5. Oh no, this is my Pentium 4. This is the Pentium 4. Where is the... Oh, that's 2400. Where's my other CPU? Okay, well, I can't find it. And I'm not standing up right now. The golden days when you bought a 3.0 chip that would do 4.5 on air daily stable. Correct. Or you can just, buy one of those Bulldozer FX series and on air get close to 5 gigahertz on a single core and then blow up your motherboard like I did. I mean, why not? It's a learning curve. I should actually go grab that motherboard and show what really happens when you put a lot of power through one core. Oh, sorry, there's 2 cores. Through an FX 8150. Brutal. For some reason, it handles crypto bubbles better than a new machine. Crypto bubbles? What the heck is crypto bubbles? What is a crypto bubble? Geekbench 6 compute. Geekbench 5. Geekbench 4. I should do those ones, but I don't have my paid version right now. I have to find out where I put it. Hopefully I didn't delete the email. So I'd rather run it on the pro version instead of trial. A visual website to represent the crypto prices. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I did that too because I've invested into it. Made quite a bit of money. And now I'm poor. Oh, so poor. Don't be like me, kids. Don't buy all the hardware you see. What am I saying? If you want to have fun, buy all the hardware you see. I've already done Speedway, Skydiver. Why is my Solar Bay not showing up? I'm pretty sure I submitted it, not unless I did not submit it. No, Solar Bay, right there. Does it work? It works. What's going on? Yeah, those, the visual website. Yeah. Look at all the colors. This one goes up, this one goes down. Your country's currency goes down, crypto goes up. Crypto goes down, your currency goes up. That's why India kept on banning crypto, because it kept messing up their currency. Like, it really messed up their currency. Everyone just switched over to crypto for some reason over in India. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat... I'm going to run it. I'm going to run some 3D Mark 2001 SE. I don't think it's going to be very good, though. And that's my opinion. My opinion does not matter, though. I don't know anything. I have no records. I'm just a nobody. For now. Dun dun dun. No, I'm actually doing pretty good this year. Quite happy with what I've got, but also in a way I've been slacking quite a bit. We'll do a little bit on the core here. We'll do a little bit more on the memory there. Probably do more, but that'll do, donkey. That'll do. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Your mom, my pants. The sorbet of yellow is Polish as cheese. What were you able to tighten there? He tightened T-Mod more. How did you tighten T-Mod more? Is it stable? It's probably not stable, but should be able to pass his Vantage at least. Like, that's brutal. How did he tighten those timings more? 3D Mark 01 on Windows 10 is... I'm on Windows 11. Windows 11. That's right. Windows 11. I have Windows 10, a strip version on an SSD. It just... I have not downloaded the drivers onto a USB yet for my Wi-Fi card, so I cannot do any streaming off of that. Also, it has only Benchmate on it. Like, it literally only has Benchmate. Everything's been stripped off of it. I don't know why I just pressed Benchmark. Whatever. I know it's worse. That's why I was being sarcastic. Yeah, I need to get a Windows 7 still downloaded. I'm more and more of that next year because, yeah, that's it messes up all of my actual tests I worry about, and I just want to use Windows 10 on some things and Windows 11 on others, as it seems to be more efficient on Windows 11 for newer hardware, especially 13900K. Seems to be pretty good for some tests. Like my Windows 11 has everything on it. Like my daily system, like completely full, like not stripped down at all, outbeats Windows 10 for some tests. So stripped Windows 10. So I'd rather use the Windows 11s. Just seems to be a little more efficient for now. I do have to, and I got SSDs or not SSDs, NVMe's. I want to put Windows 11, a stripped version of Windows 11 off of. I've already been given the ISO file for it. Yeah, for any card, but I mean, I haven't had the time just to do it. Been worrying about trying to figure out this 13900K again. I haven't worked on 24 core CPU in a while, and I found a little some tricks that work good for some things. So, been working on that. Does this story about Intel processors blowing up seem a bit sus? What? What Intel processor blowing up? The only thing that's going around right now is the AMD with AMD fanboys that don't know how to put a processor into a socket and burning up their motherboard and CPU. But there's nothing about Intel. Nothing about Intel. And B-Sods and PY Prime. No crap. Those are some tight timings, man. No. Intel CPUs don't blow up unless you do something wrong. A lot of people don't know what they're doing and don't want to learn anything, so they blow up their stuff. That's just the way it goes, man. It's just the way it goes. Oh yeah, I'm the one. I am Neo. Look at me run in slow-mo. Yeah, the only thing I've heard of, like I said, is the AMD. I've already done a thing about it as well. And the oxidation thing on the Intels it's long gone. It's been a thing 2 years ago. I've been on it since day one, and a lot of people thought it was literally 3 months ago. No, that came out over 2 years ago. So, I mean, people are slow to the board on that kind of thing. Nothing about Intel CPUs blowing up though. Sounds like bullshit to me. Intel processors always been yeah, man. Well, I don't know about these. Okay, these new ultras, they seem awesome at the 1.8 nanometer with the new nodes, but the temperature that they're allowing them to go up to is 110 C now. 110. On a smaller node processor, it seems like it's a little much in my opinion. A little much. That's my opinion, though. That's my opinion. I know silicon and all this and that. Maybe they know the architecture a bit more and how the substrate actually works, and that they can actually handle it. But 110 C seems a little up there, just a little bit. I have owned Intel since the Pentium. Yeah, no, I got hundreds. Like I said, I got my Pentium i5 660. I got hundreds of Xeons. I got some AMD stuff like the old Phenoms and the FX Bulldozer series, like FX 8000 series for Bulldozer. But that's all I really got. Don't have any motherboards for them. I don't have any DDR4. Again, if you guys don't know, you should check out my Discord channel. Check out the Patreon. It should be in the link in the description there, or you can just click on the More tab and click on one of those links. They'll bring you right to the Discord, Patreon page, TikTok, Instagram, all the good fun bits. And yeah, you should definitely go check that out. Oh, the coil line on this 2080 Super is absolutely brutal. It sounds like it's dying. Help me, stop it. Stop it. Bump it to 1.95 volts from the 1.94 volts past the P-line prime. Drop from 6,000 max to 4,000. Oof. From 6,000 maximum to 4,000? That's brutal. That's brutal. It's brutal. Oh, VV is the one that does the 2001 school. I'll have to check that out after the stream. Thank you for showing me that there, Benchmark. Thank you. Thank you very much. All my AMD processors eventually capped out. Stop buying them. I'm just a hardware overclocker, hardware enthusiast, hardware collector, so I own a lot. I don't have as much as I would like, but you know, it is what it is. Takes time. Took me a long time to get what I have, but don't have as much as what I'd like. Basematic, have you been here on one of these streams before? Pretty sure I remember a base before. Look at the water. This test is 22 years old. 23 years old, almost. And it looks like this. Amazing. Real AMD boards are made cheaper and something burns out. Keep climbing. Let's go! Ooh. My 1080 absolutely crushes this, but I did have the CPU overclocked a bit, so. But yeah, 1080 makes sense more. It's closer to the Maxwell architect there. So, but yeah, who was that there? Ragey boy. I wish I had the money. I'd be buying that. I'd be buying the two 980 Ti Classies that he has. I'd buy every single RAM stick. I'd buy those two R9 290Xs, I think they were. I'd buy both of those. I'd buy basically everything he has there if I could afford it right now. Seriously, like I would. And those other memory sticks, 2000 CL7, I think they were. What up there, Joe? 3D Mark 01 single GPU need to aim for. I know I need a 980 Ti. You know what I'm saying? I need one of those 980 Ti's or 4090. I think that's the only way you can get up there. If you've been buying AMD CPUs all along, you'd have saved enough money to rather more. Yeah, it's true. If I would just stop buying all these GPUs, all these motherboards, all these other CPUs, I would have the money to buy into AMD so that way I can have more knowledge on AMD. Why'd I do that? I needed to submit a score. 150,000? I don't think. I think I beat my last score, did I not? Why did I do that? Shoot. Whoops. I wanted to submit a score. I want it to be the best. I mean, my 1080 Ti, like I said, beat my 12 or 2080 Super there, or not 1080 Ti. My 1080 beat my 2080 Super. If you want to bench, either 3 Reach has a good price on hypers. Yeah, I know. I'd buy like I would say, I would if I could afford it right now. Right now in this time of life, I cannot afford jack. So yeah, sad face for me. 214,000. Salty, you're a madman. Where were you at? 6'8". Yeah. 6'8". Yeah, 6'8" on the P cores. Yeah, Salty. LN2. No, he's dry ice? That's dry ice only. Dang, he got it frosty. He got them both pretty frosty that day. Look at you. Look at you. Salty. Salty, you are one salty boy. making it so it's very difficult to get some good points. It's only 15 points for this one, so I don't really care. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I know it's not Thanksgiving here in Canada, but happy Thanksgiving. Don't fall for AMD fanboy trolls. Hey, I will never fall for AMD fanboy trolls. The only thing I care about is hardware, PC hardware. The more hardware, the happier I am. That's why I am poor, because I have all the hardware. Like this 2080 Super. Actually, I got this 2080 Super for a very, very good price. 2080 Super, so it's an EVGA 2080 Super Hydro Copper for the Win 3 model. eBay, they are not cheap. US, you can find one fairly cheap. Canada, the shipping will cost $400 for shipping to get shipped to me, and the card's $400, so it's $800. So, no thank you. No, thanking you. Before 12900K, didn't even need cold CPU for... I know. I know. I know, man. You don't need to tell me. I know. I need 980 Ti's. I want, well, not need. I want 980 Ti's. Those classies just, ugh. I would love a nice EVGA classy. Um, I just want some 900 series, GTX 900 series. I got 700 series. I got 200 series. A couple other ones, but I would like some more older ones, and the EVGA classies they just look nice. The SEs are okay, but those classies, I like them. A Kingpin model would be nice too eventually, but the price of them are just a little too much in my opinion. Those classies though, very good. We all fall for something. Yeah, we do. We really, really do. I have fallen head over heels for overclocking. Again, we are going to be top 100 this year for overclockers worldwide for season 2024. Career ranking, probably top 400. Apprentice, I'm hoping to be top 50 for overall, career ranking. So, Team WEG, I'm hoping to be 19th place in Team WEG by the end of this season. 19th, maybe 18th, probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. If I can knock out Yi, ooh, that'd make me happy. That'd make me real happy knocking out Yi. It would. Yi, you're going down. You're going down, Yi. No, probably not. I don't have enough time. Maybe. I guess I have to pull out 12600K and the big guns for that one. But yeah, no, probably not. I probably can get 19th as long as McManus there stays dormant on his submissions. Really love the hardware too, but after the NVIDIA 1080, the value completely disappeared and became way less fun. Moved on to Linux on old hardware as hobby. Gotta beat G good. I gotta be good. I gotta be goody. Goody. He's a enthusiast. Are you talking about for this season? Yeah, right. I don't think I'll be able to get because he's gonna probably submit a few more maybe. So probably not. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome getting up there, but probably not. Probably not. I'm aiming to get over 17,000 for overall points for this season. Not unless I pull out my old cards and put them on water. And then I have to make a custom bracket, custom all that. I'd like to do that next year. Although I can work on my 13900K more and get myself at least another 30 points. Maybe. It'd be awesome to beat him though. It would. Florida man. Yeah, G good. Wait, Florida man. He's Florida man? G good, right there. right? Florida man. He's the Florida man. He's in the extreme, you said? No, he's an enthusiast. He's only an enthusiast? Dang. Dang. What? Dang, son. What? What's he running on? Oh, 700 X3D. 1300 KS. XTU 2? Really? Really? 37 hardware points. What? I didn't know XTU gave you that much points. I guess what I'm doing. That's swamp meta. Dang. Dang. I didn't know XTU gave you that much points. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Yeah. Knock out some more of my 20 pointers. Or 24 pointers. I like knock out some of those. Keep all up above 30 points on hardware. Yeah, let's see what he did with his Vantage. What's his score? What? What is he running it on? Why is his score only 97,000 points with 980 Ti? What did he run it on? Oh. Why is his score crap? It should be higher than this, shouldn't it? It should be higher than this. Why is his score so low? Oh, because it's Vantage. It's Vantage. Never mind. That's not low. It's actually pretty good for that GPU then. God dang. God dang. CPU profile max. That's right. I beat you on my third run. I beat you. Beat you your 13900KS. Beat your 13900KS with my 13900K on my third run at 5.8 gigahertz. At 5.8. That's right. That's right. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. My third run at 5.8. Although I beat a 1400KS. The efficiency, like I said, was really good on that test. I don't know why. I did 18662, I believe. I think I need to rerun it, though. I think I need to rerun it because I did not put memory tab. I think that's what I did not do. Which is fine. I'm going to beat that score anyways. My goal is getting over 19,000. 20,000 is the actual goal, but getting over 19,000 is the goal for what I want to do. Yeah, 18662. My memory is pretty good sometimes. Not at 3 gigahertz. Is at 5847. Please configure a forum account in your profile. If you have problems configuring your forum account, please notify the forums. Oh, that's right. No, I was missing a verification link on this one. That's fine. Like I said. Verification my forum. Well, I have to please configure a forum account. I have not set up a forum account yet. That's right. I just keep messaging Legahoff on his on one of his scores. Can you help me? He does. He does. But yeah. I should make a forum account. Yeah, so that's the goal there is over 19,000. I should be able to do it. I've been running tests at 6.2 gigahertz. A lot of physics tests at 6.2, 4.7 on the E's. And figured out a way to make 6 gigahertz on the P's at 4.6 on the E's. Seems to be pretty good, and voltage seems to be very nice and happy, and temperature is very good, so I'll have to rerun that. I'll probably run that here either Saturday or Sunday, see what I can do for CPU Profile Max. That's for part of the competition as well. We just click on that. We click on CPU right here. And I believe the score I got beats like 19,500. He ran at 6.1 gigahertz on the P cores, I believe. No, 19,233. 6.2. He ran at 6.2. What? Dude. Crazy, dog. 6.2. 6.2. That's wild. Hilderman, man. Whoa. 6.2. You can't even see, though. 6.2. Crazy there, dog. Crazy. Right there, though. 19,233. Can't see the temperature, though. He did run it cold. He took his whole system outside, so... He took his whole system outside. Actually, does he have a picture of his system here? Oh, wrong one. No, he does not. He should have a picture of his system, though. Hilderman. Where's your picture of your system? Your top 5. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat G Good there, though. He's up there for an enthusiast. Holy moly. Not even an apprentice. Isn't wild. For AMD, fast. Yeah, this is what I'm in here for the PY Prime 32B CL28. Still in first place. My 12600K is matching some pretty good scores, only at 7,000, and they're at 7,600 mega transfers. CL28, 5 gigahertz only on the CPU is allowed, so it's all about RAM overclocking with PY Prime, so single core application, single thread, single core, 129, I did 134 on my 12600K. That's 14,900K. Though I should raise my actual frequency a bit. I don't believe I did at all. Yeah, still BCLK of 100, I believe. Yeah, 100. And now I figured out how to run 7200, 7400's just about there. It's just the voltage. You need a lot of voltage. CL20 7400 is a lot of voltage. And it kind of scares me. like a lot of voltage, okay? Like for daily people, the voltage you got to use for CL28 to get that high frequency is, yeah, 7600 CL28, so 7600 mega transfers CL28. You're looking at like 1.8 plus volts on the memory. 1.8 plus for the 7600 mega transfers CL28. Exaberries was doing 1.9 volts. And that's a lot. That's a lot. Again, I gotta run this one here, and I gotta take away Hilderman. Yeah, I gotta beat Hilderman. Holy moly, 9900X at 6.2 gigahertz there, Jar? Oh, just cranking it there, dog. Just cranking her. 3.7 seconds. I didn't realize the frequency he was at. 6.2. Just absolutely giving her. Didn't even realize. Almost 400 watts. 400 wattos. On how many cores is this? 12 core. Great. 400 watts on 12 cores. Absolutely wild there, Jar. Holy moly. I didn't even realize you're at 6.2. I know your score was really good, but I didn't realize he was at 6.2 with a 9900X. It's really good. He's only at 5.9, but this Y Cruncher Pie BBP 10B is she gets toasty. She's well, how many watts is he at? Probably over 400. This isn't full scale. Why? I can't read it. Like 400 watts though. Crazy. Wild, man. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's crazy. Yeah, for 12 cores though, almost 400 watts. Whew. 24 core. I think the highest I've gotten on any CPUs is my 13900KF, and that was 600 watts. It was a lot of watts. With a Y Cruncher. Y Cruncher is just a brutal test for CPUs. RAM too, but more or less for CPUs. It just hits the CPU so hard. Okay. Why did it just do that? But yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know there, dog. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Almost 2 hours. I might be calling it a stream here soon then. Did you watch Grandma's Boys yet? No. I'm probably going to go inside, but I have a bunch of viewers right now. If the viewers want to say anything, please say something. No, I have not. I really do want to watch it, and I'm probably going to watch it tonight. Tonight. I feel as though I deserve to watch a comedy. What is up, Dabatron? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Have not seen you in a while. Ooh, I feel so helpful. Yeah, career ranking though 16th now, so I'm pretty happy about that too. I mean, it's getting close to my goal for this year. My goal, like I said, was top 100, just to stay top 5 in Canada and stay first place in my division in Canada. That's my goal. And then getting to Team WEG. As soon as I got Team WEG, I was in 23rd place. And then my goal is to get top 20 in WEG, and I got top 20 in WEG faster than I thought. So my next goal is to hopefully get higher up on the board. I would like to knock out Yi. I don't know why. I feel good to knock out Yi. Good though. I don't think I can get that kind of scores for how much time I have. I have to bring out. I don't have my 1070 on me anymore. Again, my brother's using a bunch of my hardware right now, so for his girlfriend for gaming. So yeah. I gotta beat the AM3 crowd. Who's? Oh yeah, is Goods the AM3 crowd, right? Or is Mick as well? Is Mick one too? He's in. Is he AM3? Oh, he's in the competition for the RX 480. He sure is. Why did he validate 6,000? Oh, never mind. Holy shit. That's watch my debt. When did he validate this? 2 years ago he validated this? Hot damn. Hot damn. I didn't even realize. Crazy dog. Yeah, 6,000 times that by 2. Duh. Yeah. Hot dang. That was 2 years ago. Oh, it's Team MLG. Oh. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I might be able to get past him. Maybe we'll see. Again, I can probably get as many golds as what he has or more just with my Xeons. It's just I don't care to get those kind of golds. They're not worthy, in my opinion. They're not worthy golds, all right? I like to go after the big dogs like Sebi, Salty, Exaberries. I like to go after the big dogs. Bench. You need to be benching more instead of working on your memory. Although your memory's really good. I would like to get some stuff so I could do some 3D Mark 99 and 3D Mark 2000. I can't even run 3D Mark 99 or 3D Mark 2000 right now. I don't have anything to do it with. Not unless there's a way to actually do it on a newer hardware. I don't think there is, but I could be wrong with that. POI Prime, I don't think I've beat my best score. Oh yeah, I beat my best score for POI Prime 2B, but not 32B yet. Where's my score? I'm not even up there? Oh no, it's 2 minutes and 11 seconds, I think my best is. Yeah, 2 minutes or 131 seconds is my best. So, not great, but I would like to get higher up. It's just, for some reason with my board, my 4DIM board, I can't really do much. Can't do much more, which really absolutely sucks. That I can't get past what I'm at. I've tried every voltages, everything. And the best what I've gotten so far is, yeah, 2 minutes and 11 on my 12600K. Even at 6.2 gigahertz on my 13900K, I cannot beat my 12600. Its efficiency with the RAM, I don't know. I don't get it, dog. I don't know why. Why it's so good. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense how good and efficient the CPU is for RAM. It's wild. It is absolutely wild. It's only 5.6 on 2 cores, 2 threads. How did I get a good score on 2 core, 2 thread? Generally I do 3 core. Whatever. But yeah, this was at RFC of 715, CL30 at 7600 mega transfers. It's pretty good. And that CPU is just wild. It is so good. I don't get this Discord bot sometimes. Frosty, what did you do with the Discord with this cakey bot or cake bot or whatever you call it? Oh, did you message him? You already messaged him? Oh, sweet, yeah. Apple ones, yeah, I'm starting to have a good stack of 24 HM. Let them know you'll sell my A-die for sure. How much ship? Not much. They don't have heatsink now. I don't care about. I just care about 115 CAD ship. I mean, they're probably better than the Time Tech. I can get Time Tech shipped to me cheaper than that. Which are Hynix A-die. But those are probably. I don't know which would be better, the greens or the blacks. I would like the greens because they're more of they'll probably be more of the original Hynix A-die. The originals are more, they're better for frequency from what I've heard. From what I've heard, though, I could be wrong on that. What up, Fratty? Is that Frosty? What was that? Fratty? Fatty? I didn't call you fatty. I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't mean to. I did not mean to, man. It was like a combination of frosty and fatty. So I just said fratty for some reason. I did not mean to say that, man. I really did not. Hey, I don't know what they do. I really don't. I don't know what they do. I could not tell you. But yeah, I did not mean to call you fratty, okay? Because we're just talking about it's just so, I don't know how I combined it, Patty and Frosty in my head and just came out, or Patty and Frosty in my head, it came out with Fratty. I did not mean to say that. I went and watched the video to see what I said because I didn't realize I actually said Fratty. And yeah, I did say Fratty, and I do apologize, man. But you didn't have to change your name to Fratty. Gigabot helps keep logs, and Dino helps with moderation when me and Pros. Oh. I can see that. I was like, as soon as I saw the Fratty's here, it's usually Frosty is here. And then I remember from yesterday saying it. Yeah, I did not mean to say that, man. I really did not. But I'm probably be calling it a stream here soon, to be honest. I want to go relax. I want to go watch Mama's Boys. Processor, professor there, processor, processor. Yeah, see, professor there sent me a movie to watch the other day, and I haven't watched it yet, and I do want to watch it because I need to watch a comedy. Okay, good, good. Yeah, 'cause I didn't mean to. Because we were just talking about how you have some weight and you're going through a growth spurt and all that, so it's good to toughen your skull up for that kind of stuff anyways. Make sure you don't take offense to it. It's less stress on you. Yeah. Yeah. Frosty's nickname changed. Frosty the Fratty. Pirate software. Wait, what? I didn't even see this, Professor. I just got the notification now and you sent it like 9:43. My bad. My bad, man. My bad. Yeah. No, it's been a pretty good stream. I'm glad everyone has joined it. It's been kind of a boring one. Again, right now I'm just streaming off of the PC that I did a little bit of overclock in there. Maybe I'll do some more, but I put it all together. But the PC that I have, my streaming PC, I took it all apart, took the custom wire loop and set it up for the 2080 Super there. So that way it's on a separate custom wire loop than my 13900 KF so I can do some decent scores. That's what I did. Honestly, I've been dealing with it since I started school. People blew me for it. I got used to it. I don't get offended anymore. Good. Good, man. There's no need to get offended to it. Things change, people change, and yeah, there's no need to keep that kind of stuff on you. It just weighs on you for no reason. I'm short. I got used to being called short, and guess what? I can make better short jokes than anybody else. Why? Because I don't care. I do not care. I'm really short. I'm not a midget, but I like to call myself a midget because I'm short. I am under 5'8". I am basically a midget. What is up, Soup Man? Exactly, extra padding. How's it going there, Soup Man? How goes your night? How goes your, if you're US, how's your Thanksgiving? I'm Canadian, so my Thanksgiving's gone and by, but hopefully you had lots of food. Lots of food's really good. I love food. Good food's always good. Turkey's good. Stuffing's good. I sure do. Wow. What? 6,400. What? No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't believe it. I don't believe it there, dog. Yeah. It's only at 6,400. Oh, that's his max bandwidth. It's aight. You're not gonna beat what I've done on my 12600K though. 110 gigabits per second, latency of I think it was like 38 latency. Absolutely crazy. I mean, absolutely crazy. Below what the actual theoretical was, so something was messed up on it. Got a 1650 OC to 150 plus. That's 1650 and 150 plus on it. That's really good. Yeah, a lot of people are midgets, man. It's all good. You're Brazilian. Oh, nice. Is it acceptable the 150 megahertz? If it's stable and it's under, the temperatures are manageable at that overclock, then yeah, that is acceptable. I mean, I say that's pretty good. That's a pretty good OC, buddy. Especially for a 1650. That's pretty dang good. If you have not made yourself a hardware bot account, you should make yourself a hardware bot account, run some tests, see how stable that 150 really is, and if the temps are manageable, then yeah, keep it as a daily. Oh, nice. Yeah, 150 watts, not terrible. Heart! How's it going there, buddy? Hope everyone's having a good night. I need a coffee. That's what I need. Because I'm going to fall asleep. I don't want to fall asleep yet. I need to do some more research. I need to go back on to Team Wags there and learn a little bit more about these different windows, see what they've got stripped off of them, see if I can actually use them for what I need right now. If not, I'll probably just keep the ISO files and do it for next year. Because you have a hardware bench marathon here soon, so I might do some live streams on the hardware bench marathon. If you've ever watched my streams from before, they're like 12-hour long streams of me just going through CPUs on the same motherboard until I have none of those CPUs. Switch out the motherboards, do all the CPUs on them, do all the GPUs that I can. Yeah, it's fun. it's real fun. I tried downloading the game. My laptop went into life support, but computer for each target bench. Okay. That's the main thing, man. Superman. I am planning to upgrade to a 4060. Do you think it's a reasonable upgrade? From a 1650, it's a really good upgrade, man. That's a really good. For us overclockers, the 4060 is not that good of a card. A 1080 Ti for the benching will outbeat the 4060, by the way. And my phone's gonna die here soon, so I'm not gonna be able to read the chat like this anymore. So maybe I'll go into no more bobblehead mode. Give me 1 second here. I gotta get rid of this filter. Oh, yes. Boom. And we gotta go into big boy pants. Yeah, put my big boy pants on back on. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, the 4060 is a good card. 1080 Ti though was it beats it in a lot of basically everything 1080 Ti does. 2080 Super, I could be in every test as well. My 2080 Super, although it is a bin 2080 Super on water too, so it does help. But the 4060 is a good card if you can get it for a good price. It's a good upgrade if you do any kind of streaming in the future. Encoding, if you need the encoders are really good. Exactly. Yeah. Feel free to ask any questions. Don't forget to click that Discord link. Click on the Patreon page as well. I do have Patreon for my Patreons. It's free. If you want to become a paid member, there is also an option for paid members, but I have it set up so that way anyone can join. Anyone can be a member and participate in my Patreon as well. Discord link is there as well. If you want to click on that, I can put it in the chat too. MacBook Pro is a good computer. Heart. I should silence you on this channel right now. Silence you. Take the MacBook and shove it. Shove it. Yeah, my phone's gonna die here soon. I tried to beat this. I was about 0.5 seconds slower at higher clocks and it baffled me. Higher clocks, that means you're on a limit of probably something there. There. Felty. Felty. You're definitely on some sort of limit. I gotta turn my phone off though. It's about to die. So I do this. Boom. Bam. Yeah, I know you're used to it. Well, I would choose 4060, because I don't know how much life support 10 series got. It's up to you, man. I mean, it's up to you. And you can get the 4060 for a good price. If you don't mind buying used, the 4060 Ti is a big step up from the 4060. So, just saying. It's more for a daily gaming usage than what games are you doing? Because it all depends on the games too, what you should really be getting. Someone charged the jacket? No. The jacket's dead. Been dead for a while. That's the what you're talking about. Or I don't know what you're talking about jacket. Is a jacket a person? Is it like a yellow bee jacket? Yellow bee? A yellow jacket? Put the MacBook in a microwave and see it go boom. Perfect. Can you make a video of it? Beaming Drive, Cyberpunk games I play. I've never heard of Beaming Drive. Cyberpunk, though, I mean, depends on their monitor refresh rate. If it's a 2K, 1080p, 4K monitor, the 4060 is not going to perform the way you would like, but it will probably outbeat the 1080 Ti, especially for the ray tracing. 1080 Ti can do ray tracing, but it's not really a ray tracing card. But yeah, it'd definitely be a better ray tracing card than the 20 series or 30 series, technically, but the frames won't be there. It's a card game. Oh, okay. Yeah, but if it's a ray tracing card game and Cyberpunk is also ray tracing, yeah, the newer series are better. Near 1080p? Okay. Yeah, most people are 1080p. 1080p is not going to go away anytime soon. It's very enjoyable to play at, especially since you go 1080p, put the resolution and quality up, and still get the frames you're looking for. And DLS does help a lot. DLSS 3 now, so it does help out quite a bit. Quite a bit. Yeah, but really for 40 series cards, the 4060, I would buy a 4060 just for my streaming PC, just because it has a really good encoder. The 40 series, not the 4060, but the 40 series cards have a really good encoder. It doesn't really matter what 40 series you get, all the encoders are basically the same. Same thing with 30 series and 20 series. And then like AMD, the encoders on the AMD are a generation behind NVIDIA, so if you want a good encoder, you'd have to get the top of the line one for the new series to beat out the series prior, or be around the same. Cyberpunk, I took my type of computer, it ran at 80 on high, I think. Holy, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But Cyberpunk is not an easy one to be running. The one that I've really been noticing though is a really tough one is that Black Myth Wukong on cinematic with super resolution cranked up. Absolutely brutal. You need like a 13900K, 14900K with a 4090 to get decent frames. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. 10600 KF will definitely handle 4060. They actually might be fairly well good with each other. Is the 1060 overclocked at all? So if you overclock it with some decent RAM on that too, get some nice 4000 mega transfers or 4000 megahertz, I should say. So it's easily achievable 4000 on 1060. Sorry, the 10600, I should say. Yeah, then yeah, it'll handle the 4060 no problemo. 5.6, that's really good. That's really good. 5.6. That's really good. What temperatures are you looking at? Voltage. You gotta be up there for that. That's 5.6 gigahertz on that CPU is a lot. Yeah, yeah, it does. It's not as hot. My phone just died, and it's not as hot as the 10900 either. So it's a lot nicer. Not nicer to overclock for people that don't have the cooling for it. Definitely do not be getting the 13900K if you don't have the cooling. If you don't have a custom water loop with a minimum of a 360 mil radiator, do not even think about getting into that platform. My suggestible CPU that I have been, the CPU that I have absolutely loved and have been loved using overclocking and using for gaming for a low powered system is my 12600K. It's very good. You can overclock it to 5.3, 5.4 gigahertz on the P cores very easily. Absolutely crush your 10600. Plus the E cores, you can go 4 gigahertz on it for. You can even do it on air if you really wanted to. And yeah, it's really good. Also, I started putting out videos. I got a lot of views somehow. I'm not going to say what channel or name it is for reasons. That's fine. You know we got a Discord, so you never. There's a promoting platform that we set up there. Yeah, the 12 not 12600, but the 12600K. The K. Even the KF is pretty good, but the K. The K that I have, it has all my memory overclocking records on it. Just starting to beat it with my 13900K, but the 12600K is very, very good. Very good. Depends on what you want to do in the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years. The 12600K, I would not suggest if you're looking to upgrade in that time. I would look to upgrade to something like the 13700K, or if you can afford to get into the platform to get a custom water loop with 360 mil, a decent cooler, then I would suggest a 13900K or KF, because you don't even need to overclock it, and you got everything you need from gaming. So you can just set it to just straight up P cores to 6 gigahertz, and boom, you got automatically good gaming quality there. If you need the game for like simulations, like CPU for simulations, you need more cores, you need more GPU VRAM. So you'd also be updating your GPU from the 4060 that you might be getting here, and you'd have to update it to something heftier. Depends on what you're going to be doing in the next 3 to 5 years. You got to really think about what you're going to be doing in the next 3 to 5 years to upgrade better than what you have right now. Since you're just playing those kind of games, then I'd say you're just fine for the next couple of years. But yeah, my 12600K, absolutely amazing. Has been absolutely amazing. Very low wattage, Very good for all the games I do with my 3070 Ti. Absolutely crazy good. And like I said, you don't need the cooling for it. Like you don't need an absolute beast of a cooling unit. You can do it on air or a cheap AIO if you really wanted to. A 13900K, like you need a top of the line AIO for that. Minimum, I say, would recommend is a custom water loop 360 mil radiator for a 13900K. But that'd be your go-to for the next while. You have a 360 millimeter AIO or custom water loop? Yeah, I was gonna say 5.6 is a lot. But is that AIO or is that because you need a top of the line, which means like it can take away this amount of heat. It's gonna be more wattage than what you have on stock settings in 13900K. AIO, yeah. So you need a top of the line AIO. Probably 360 millimeter AIO might handle it, but it has to be a top of the line one. Like I ran it with my 360 mil Castle. I would show, but I have to move a bunch of stuff. But I have multiple AIOs, multiple custom water loops, and the AIOs cannot handle the 13900K for steady gaming at decent temperatures. It just can't. That's just from me though. Like could be different from you. You could be on uh, summertime AC unit all day long, no problem. I did not have AC, so temperatures went up to about 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that is for Americans, so it's gotta be around 70 Fahrenheit. It's all right. It's good. I mean, I want to be sponsored by Corsair, so I don't want to say nothing bad about Corsair, but it's an AIO. They're different than custom water loop, especially with the way the thermal wicking, thermal transfer, because you got indirect like low temperature as well. You got low temperature. It's got to maintain wicking away that temperature. Then the AIO, like the actual, not AIO, but the cold plate's got to be a thick cold plate with a really good like wicking away. The pump speeds aren't fast enough for, and unless you get top of the line ones, but the pump speeds usually aren't fast enough. The cooling on it, it's just not going to be good enough. That's just from my opinion, though. I have a 360 mil Castle, um, a Castle 360 EX. It's probably just like that Corsair one, but it's not. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Temperatures just keep rising and rising and rising. Need something that's actually gonna cool it. You added a new rule. My phone died, so I can't even check the Discord right now. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably ending the stream here too because I gotta go relax, you guys. I gotta go do that. Self promo. Do not self promo in a different channel. The appropriate channel is self promo. Also, do not post. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. I thought we already had that rule. The NF not safe for work. Thought we had that rule already. Yeah, self promo. We have channels for a reason. People should be using the channels correctly because we do have the channels for a reason. And everyone should be liking that rules button there. We do have a rules section. You just gotta thumbs it up. If you do go to the Discord, I guess so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had a no, not safe for work already. But yeah, I'm gonna be calling it a stream. I got my big boy pants on. My big boy pants is me not in bubblehead mode. I'm on full screen mode. Uh, Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone that's in the States is having a good Thanksgiving. Canada, it's not Thanksgiving, so I did have a good day though. So anyone that's wondering, thank you. But yeah, hopefully everyone had lots to eat, had a good Thanksgiving, had a good day, had a good night. I told you, man. You cannot beat my memory. As a lot of people have said, you kind of got an eidetic memory. Yes, if I read something or talk to somebody about something, I don't forget. Just like Q there. Q, I have not seen in a while. I've got a bunch of stuff for 5600X, the voltages, the tuning, and learning a bit more about FCLK and all that for them. But I have not seen them in a while, so yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I am out to here. If you know what I'm saying. So anyone that's still here, I can't see how many people are here right now. So anyone that is still here watching the channel, thank you for sticking around watching this. Has been sort of a boring stream. Generally try not to have too many boring streams, but competition's on. I've been tired. I've been doing a lot of stuff in life. So yeah, that's how it is. How it's going to be. If you have not checked out Discord, check out the Discord. If you're not clicked on to the Patreon, go click on the Patreon page as well. There'll always be updates on that, more stuff on Patreon page that I don't post on Discord or show on YouTube as well. So definitely be doing that. It's completely free as well, and there's also paid section for if you feel like you want to be a paid member. All right, everyone. I'm out. I'm out of here. This is it. I'm calling it. This is the end of the stream. This is the end of the line. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you like overclocking PCs, if you like PC hardware or computer hardware in general. I have lots of it, and I'll be continuously getting more to show off and show how to overclock. And definitely showing tips and tricks on a whole bunch of stuff in the future. And if you haven't watched my videos in the past, I have a lot of streams that are 8-12 hours long of me doing a whole bunch of other stuff, teaching people how to do overclocking on 3770K, Xeons, 12600K, DDR5 RAM for Micron and for Hynix M die. So 24 gigabyte sticks, tuning for DDR4, tuning for DDR3, do it all. So again, thank you all for watching. Hopefully you had a good day. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. And as always, don't forget to get her done.